Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Miss Supreme Purity Queen, and today I'm going to be telling you how I do my beauty pageant appearance look. So not a pageant look, but how a beauty queen looks when she makes an appearance outside of the pageant world. So to start with, you want to make sure that your skin is primed. I've already primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Light Finish primer. It's a great primer, highly recommend. And now I'm going to go ahead and put some foundation on my face. I like to use Maybelline Fit Me. This is their matte foundation, so you stay nice and flat. I have oily skin, so this helps to control that, and I'm using shade 112 in Natural Ivory. So the other thing that I use when doing my makeup is a beauty blender. This is absolutely necessary for any of the looks that I do. I use it for everything. All right, now that I have put on foundation, I'm going to put on some concealer. I have here the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser. After that, I use this highlighting concealer. I've used it so much that the information wore off, but it is Maybelline in shade Ivory. Has a nice little twist top there. And I'm just going to put this highlighting concealer anywhere I feel I need to conceal things. Okay, now that I've got the base of my face done, I am going to put a little bit of loose powder underneath my eye so that I can seal it up, and I'm going to bake it while I do the rest of my makeup. So before I get started on anything else, I'm going to do my brows because the brows really shape your face. So I'm going to take this brush that has a spoolie on one end and a tapered brush on the other, and I'm just going to brush my brows upward. And once I've done that, I'm going to take the other end of the brush and my Anastasia Dip Brow. I love this product because not only does it help fill in my brows, but it helps keep them in place. Okay, once I've done that, if you would like to add a little more drama, I do, I'm going to take a slightly darker shade of eyebrow pencil. This one is dark brown, and I'm just going to add a little more definition. Okay, I'm going to take the spoolie and run it through one more time just to deposit the color more evenly. And now I'm ready to start on my eyes. I am going to prime my eyelids with Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is in the color Dough. And I'm just going to spread this all over my lids and up to my brow bone as well. Okay, at this point I'm ready to start eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette. This is great for doing dramatic looks. For everyday wear, I like to use the more matte brown shades. So to begin with, I'm going to take a flat packed brush and I'm going to take a natural color, this one's called Combust, and put it all over my lid. After that, I'm going to take my angled crease brush and use a slightly darker brown. This one is Whiskey. And I'm just going to put that into my crease. And I like to keep my eyes open when I do my crease because my eyes are slightly hooded, so it's easier for me to see where the pigment is going. Feel free to close your eyes if that's easier for you. Once I'm here, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend it all together. Okay, once I'm here, I'm gonna add a little bit more lightness back into my eye. I'm gonna take my flat packing brush and I'm gonna use the color 13 to give myself a little bit of a base for some shimmer. And I'm gonna put that underneath my brow bone, right there. And looking at this now, I'm thinking it's a little plain, so I'm gonna take my flat packing brush again, and I'm gonna use another shimmery color, kind of more of a coppery color, Dirty Sweet. And I'm gonna put that just in the inner corner and the middle of my lid. Once I'm here, I'm just going to brush some of that away. There we go. Okay, now that I'm here, I'm going to tight line my eyes. Anytime you're wearing false lashes, you want to tight line your eyes. I'm just using a plain black crayon liner. And onto the liquid liner. Be sure to let these dry. I've ruined many a makeup look by opening my eyes too soon. And now that we're here, I'm gonna pause to put on my falsies. Okay, now that I've got my falsies on, no one wanted to watch me struggle through that. I'm going to start layering my mascara. And I do want to mention the most important thing when you're putting on falsies is to curl your lashes beforehand. Not too much, otherwise the falsies will be very obvious, just a little bit. And first I like to apply a mascara primer. So I'm using the Colossal Big Shot Base Tint by Maybelline. After that, I'm going to use a cult favorite. I've been using this since high school. I'm going to use the Great Lash Mascara from Maybelline. Waterproof, just in case I cry. Okay, now that that's done, we are ready to move on to contour. I am a little bit lazy when it comes to appearances, so I am just going to use my NYX Wonder Stick. It has both the dark and the light on both sides. Now that that's done, we can move on to powder. You never want to put powder underneath cream. You always want to start with cream and then the powder. So just to add a little bit more drama, I'm going to add a bronzer in the same place I put the dark contour. I just like to do a little bit of that under my cheekbones. And then I'm going to take my blush. I'm using Milani in Luminoso. It is a dupe for NARS Orgasm. And I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and a little bit upwards. From here, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit with a fluffy brush. Okay, now it's time for one of my favorite parts, highlighter. Now, you don't want to use too much sparkle, but I think a little bit of sparkle is good for everybody. So I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm going to take my Revolution Strobe highlighter in Holographic Lights. All right, now I'm going to take my finishing powder, also matte, and I'm going to put it all over my face to preserve the look. You never know how long you're going to be at an appearance, who you'll have to talk to, so you want your makeup to last as long as possible. Okay, now we're ready for the final step, our lips. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty lip kit, and I have the color Trophy Wife. It's very important to start with lip liner. This is also in the shade Trophy Wife, so that your lipstick lasts as long as possible. And I like to put the lip liner all over my lips so that it really does last as long as I need it to. That looks pretty good. The final step is to use your setting spray. I'm using Urban Decay All Nighter. And last but not least, our sash and crown. All right, thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to see more content, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to send you more videos, more makeup tutorials, and if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comments below. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and stay pure.